If you're watching this, you're most likely average. You most likely just broke up with your girl. You most likely just got fired because you weren't good enough for the job. This video is exactly for you. You must be prepared for what comes in life. Okay, somebody were to jump you right now, would you be able to defend yourself? Would you be able to run a shootout? If you're out of shape with a dad bod, obviously not. Okay, if the woman of your dreams was right here, would you be able to cover? Are you financially stable? Would you be able to protect? Okay, that's why you guys are so average because you're not prepared for the moment. Let's say 1 week you go to the gym. You say, okay, I'm good for the next week. Next week I don't gotta go. That week you could have met somebody at the gym. He could have gave you a new opportunity. You missing out on opportunities because you're not prepared. Let's say you were supposed to play a role as an actor and you stop going to acting class. You're not gonna get that role. But if you stuck to it after failure, you would have got somewhere. You're not prepared. Okay? And there's many other ways that you're not prepared. You're not prepared to take a loss. A family member dies right now, that's all you have. You're gone. That's your life gone. You're not prepared for what comes to you. Okay? Life is gonna hit you with a bunch of punches. Are you gonna be willing and able to take them? And how many can you take them? For how long? You gotta be prepared for anything that comes in life. If you get in a car crash right now, are you gonna be able to afford another one? If the rent was due today, would you be able to afford it? If the answer is no to both of those questions, there's something wrong. Financial stability is one of the most important things in life. I learned that at a young age. At 13, my parents were already teaching me how to save money because they knew how important it is. Now, it's more important to earn more money, but it's also important to save money. Okay? Don't be a fucking idiot. Don't be an idiot and spend 80% of what you make and only save 20. Okay? Unless you're very young. But if you're over the age of 22, 23, you should not be spending that much money unless it's investments. Okay, but I know you're not investing in properties or anything because you're too young. You shouldn't even be investing in passive income. You should be working on active income. If you're spending on courses, that's fine. On books, that's fine. But if you're spending on women and all this, that's when it's not fine. But again, if you're watching this, you're most likely average. So how do you get away from this average circle? You try 1 week to go to the gym and then you slack back off and you go and eat a tub of ice cream the next week. How do you stop yourself? Well, it's about being consistent. It's not about going way too hard on the first day to the gym. Okay, because then you know what that tells your mind? That was hard. I don't want to go back to it. Your mind naturally just doesn't want to go to harm or pain. So next time, if you keep slacking off, some days yes you go, some days you don't. How about the next day, instead of doing 20 sets of a movement, how about you lower it down to 10? How about instead of doing so many reps, how about you focus on your form? Okay, slow it down to yourself. You just got started in the gym. You maybe just got started in a course. Okay, yeah, it's been 90 days. You haven't made any money on the new business model. It takes time. I don't stop testing something until 90 days. I have a 90-day rule. If I did something for 90 days and I'm not getting any results, okay, that's when I need to stop. But you can't just stop on the 28th day. People say, "Oh, if this doesn't work in a week, I'm just gonna stop. If this diet doesn't work, I'm just gonna stop. If this workout plan doesn't work, I'm just gonna stop." And that's when you lose it. That's when you lose the ball. Okay, you gotta stop wishing for luck. You gotta play this game, this life. Like there's no luck involved. Like you were the unluckiest man. That's how hard you gotta work. So stop being average. You gotta start being consistent in every realm of life.
What separates the 1% of people in the world with the average people, it all has to do with risk. Risk is the only thing that's separating each person. So if you're tired of being average, if you're tired of saying, I keep going to my job, yeah, I'm getting paychecks, yeah, my bank account may be going up, but I'm still driving the same car, I feel like I deserve more. If that's you, and if you're thinking about it, and you're consistently thinking about it and it's stressing you out, how does this person younger than me have way more than me? How does he have more money than me? How is he living a better lifestyle? Like I said, they did something that you didn't do, and they're continuing to do something that you didn't do, and you're not doing, and that's taking risks. So, like I'm saying, you look at most successful people, they're not working a 9 to 5. They're not playing it safe. They're not listening to what people tell them to do. They're not telling people, yo, play it safe. That business side of things, that stock you're investing in, it might go down. It might go crashing. This YouTube channel that you want to invest in, you might get shut down. Your subscribers are 15 and it's been 2 months already. Don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to people who are trying to bring you down. That's why you're going to continue to be average. That goes along with the other reason why you're average is because you continue to listen to everybody else. So you don't want to be average. but you're doing what everybody else. One of your friends tell you, yo, you should come work with me. You should come work at my job. They're paying more money. And you're so blind from the truth that you go out, you know what? $25 an hour, that's a good amount of money. Who else is making $25 an hour that's around me or that I know? And then that's what I'm saying. You keep falling into the trap. You think just because they're offering more money at this job or because this dealership allows you to get a discount on this car, whatever it may be, you think you're doing something good in life. But then after months and months and months, you're going to feel the same. So if you don't want to be average, you need to start taking risks and stop listening to the people who want to give you advice because their advice doesn't work. That's why you're in the position that you're in. Because throughout your whole life, you've been listening to everybody to tell you, go to this job, buy this car. You need to buy a house as soon as you turn 21. As soon as you have money, go rent an apartment. Stop listening to this bad advice because that's exactly why you're staying average. What you need to do is listen to the people who are out there, the 1% of people that separates them from the average people. And you know who those people are. And listen to what they have to say. And I promise you, it's different from what you've been doing in life.